What's up, and welcome to the 5 dumbest things from the universe survival arc in Dragon Ball Super.
Number 5.
Start off with, we have Goku's magical stamina. Now, I don't like her as a character that much, but I'm kind of feeling sorry for Chi-Chi at this point. But yeah, basically after 109 and 10 of the tournament, Goku has nothing left in terms of his energy or power or anything. He's just laying there limp until Frieza gives him a little bit of his energy. So Goku's like, I'm completely out of stamina. Frieza gives him a little bit of energy there. And then literally for a number of episodes, starts fighting Kale and Caulifla. He's going Super Saiyan in 2 and all the way to God. And it's like, okay, you are fighting to regain your stamina. Wow. So why didn't you do this on all of the other villains that you had before, where you got tired out, you know? And then in the future from now on, if we have a giant fight with Goku and he loses all of his energy and has nothing left, it's like, okay, why don't you just, get up and fight a little bit to regain your stamina? So yeah, it's a number of times where he just loses all of his energy only to get up 1 second later and start fighting again. Whereas that would have been a great opportunity to have focus drawn away from Goku on, other things. Because let's be honest, we'll get to it in a second, Goku was very, very centric in this tournament. So you've got the Kale Caulifla fight in which he gets Ultra Instinct yet again after pushing himself past his limits again. And then he starts fighting the guys from Universe 2. And I forgot to mention that he fought the robots after his initial fight with Jiren, before fighting Kale and Caulifla. So after fighting the guys from Universe 2, in which we get that awesome cross Kamehameha clash and him pushing himself past that awesome black hole heart thing and just pushing himself even more, even though he doesn't have any stamina, blasts at him with an awesome Kamehameha, and then fights Aniraza with everybody else, and then pushes himself even more against Jiren, fighting Jiren for a number of episodes, and then doesn't have anything left again, even though he shouldn't have had anything at all, and then gains Ultra Instinct again and masters Ultra Instinct. In the initial fight, they were saying that he was using the Spirit Bomb to power his body. So what's powering his body now? You would think that there would be nothing left to power him. But he just gets mastered Ultra Instinct and defeats Jiren, and then suffers heavily, supposedly, from the repercussions of the mastered Ultra Instinct and can barely move. He beats Jiren, and then basically Jiren wins because Goku just stood there over him for too long instead of just kicking him out. So you're thinking, oh man, this looks really bad for Goku. He's definitely out now. But nope, next episode, Frieza and 17 are struggling against a blast from Jiren. Boom, in pops Goku, negating the blast. So much for those repercussions of Mastered Ultra Instinct, I guess. It really is contrived when things like this happen, where they just should have had a healer there, or somebody give him more energy or something, some way to make it so that it wasn't so contrived when he gets his stamina back and is able to get so much stronger and to face off against Jiren like he did.
Numero 4.
Next up, we got trope overload, and what I mean by tropes is breaking your limits, getting stronger, using your family as motivation, letting your guard down, things like that are just freaking beat the crap into our heads. They said it over and over, especially with your guard being down earlier in the tournament. Krillin's guard was down. Oh, Goku, you're bad at letting your guard down. Hey, Jiren's guard is down. Oh my god, they just would not shut up about it. We get it. If your guard is down, then you're open to attack, and that was shown when Jiren was open and 17 was able to damage him. So that was annoying. And then to lessen the impact of what could have been really great, we have using your family as motivation. Vegeta did it a number of times. He did it against his initial fight with Jiren, and then he did it against Toppo, and then he did it again right before he was eliminated. So it was just oh man, that last time would have been amazing if they only did it maybe 1 or 2 less times. Then that would have been awesome, and then Goku does it too. And then we have breaking your limits. Yeah, that's kind of what this whole thing is about. I mean, that's the intro song, Limit Break X Survivor. So, yeah, okay, we get it. You know, it was awesome with Roshi's speech when he says, hey, my students taught me that I can surpass my limits, blah, blah, blah. And so that was great. And then we have Goku surpassing his limits like 47 times in this tournament. And again, these things would have been super amazing if they just did it less. Just, you know, the more you do it, the more desensitized we get to those tropes. Now, I love these tropes. I love using your family as motivation and breaking your limits. And the fact of letting your guard down, that's cool too. But you gotta have moderation with this, you know, so that you're not freaking annoying.
Number 3.
Character power-ups. Now, I think this deserves to be on most top 10 or top 5 lists of dumb things in the Universe Survival arc, and that is power-ups. Now, what I mean by power-ups isn't just, oh, hey, I can't beat you, so now I'm just gonna power up and create a new form, similar to what Vegeta did with his Ascended Blue form, as I like to call it. So he couldn't beat Jiren, so he's like, crap, I can't beat you. I don't have enough blue. I need more blue. Kaboom! And then he just transforms and has a new form. All of a sudden, he just like up and popped it out of his ass. So, yeah, things like that where a character just, you know, powers up. You know, the thing about the Saiyans is that, yeah, they power up from fighting and they get stronger from fighting. The thing about that, especially if you're thinking about it in terms of Zenkais, is that you need to heal. When you surpass your limits and then you are battling as a Saiyan, then you need to heal so that you can come back stronger. When these guys are fighting for these 48 minutes straight, you know, they are not gaining back that strength and healing so that they can come back stronger. They just lose a bunch of their energy and stamina, and then boom, they're just stronger after fighting because they're surpassing their limits, quote unquote. Now, the other side of character power-ups is just blatant, hey, we should just have these guys be stronger, so, okay, they're just stronger. And there's a number of things wrong with this. There is, you have Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Blue, which has been shown, even as Super Saiyans, they are far above every single other character. So, the first example of this is Android 17. Okay, sure, he's been training all this time. What has he been doing to train? The thing about it is that they don't justify or have any explanation of what they did to train. They just said, oh, we trained. That is just a very lazy excuse and horrible writing, to be honest. Okay, he has infinite stamina, so I guess he was just like shadowboxing the entire time. And I did a video a while back about 17's training and everything and how stupid it was. So yeah, he's been training all day, all night. Okay, when does he spend time with his family? How did he have time to get a family? How does he have time to take care of all these animals and fight the poachers if he's just training nonstop, which he would need to be to get up to the levels of Super Saiyan Blue? Okay, he has a lot of potential. That is another lazy excuse for a character power-up. You know, I didn't even like it when they did it to Frieza. So, in the Android Saga, 17 was weaker than Piccolo at the end of the Cell Saga due to Piccolo going into the hyperbolic time chamber. So you're telling me in all of these years, Piccolo has been stated to always train. So both of these guys have been keeping up with their training and everything like that. You're telling me that Piccolo is this far below 17 because 17 has a little bit more potential or whatever. So that was dumb. Then you got Roshi. Apparently he's stronger than Tien and could just knock Tien on his ass with a little bit of electrical attack. All they needed to do with that was say, hey, this girl's magic is making everybody stronger. So, okay, this talisman on Roshi's head is making him stronger. Boom. Roshi is stronger because of the talisman and because he's been training. Like, are we really to believe that Roshi is going to be this much more powerful than Tien after Tien has spent all of these years improving himself? I don't think so. It would be so easy just to justify their power-ups. Give them some time in the hyperbolic time chamber. Say that they went to the hyperbolic time chamber a couple of times. Okay, that is some justification. But last but not least, we have Gohan, which got from wherever he was, very far down there because he does not train, all the way up to the realm of Super Saiyan Blue in one day. And training with Piccolo nonetheless. Like, why didn't you give Piccolo that big of a boost? Like, I think his is the one that makes the most sense, because it's more of a natural progression of his power than a blatant, we want this character to be stronger, so they're just gonna say that they trained and have a lot of potential, and now they're stronger. Well, you know what? If everybody has a lot of potential, then nobody has a lot of potential, because that is the standard. And like I said, put Piccolo and Gohan in the hyperbolic time chamber so that they spend an entire year. It's just so contrived and really, really dumb.
Number 2.
Focus on Universe 7 or a universe-centric battle royale. Now, this might as well not have been a battle royale at all, because what it felt like was the universe of the day attacks Universe 7, and Universe 7 has to deal with them and then eliminate them. Universe 7 literally eliminated the last members of every single other universe in the tournament. But not only that, with the exception of Universe 10, Goku had some involvement in that. So we got Universe 6 with the Universe 6 Namekians. They are eliminated by Gohan and Piccolo with the Kamehameha Special Beam Cannon, which was crossed with Goku's Kamehameha against the Magical Boys from Universe 2, eliminating Universe 2 and 6. We go on to Universe 4, where Goku punches the ground so that Damon can't jump around and 17 knocks him out. Universe 3 with Ani Raza versus all of Universe 7. 17 jumps up, hits him in his weak spot, and of course we have Goku involved in that as well, with everybody blasting Ani Raza. We go on to Universe 9 with Goku and Vegeta blasting out the Trio de Dangers. And of course Universe 11 with that amazing scene with Goku and Frieza teaming up to eliminate Jiren. So with the exception of Universe 10, Goku was involved in all of them. So being a battle royale, you would think that there would be more eliminations from non-Universe 7 members. Why can't this battle royale be a battle royale instead of everybody versus Universe 7? That was just really dumb. Even though, yeah, Universe 7 are the main characters, so you should focus on them, but do they really have to be the ones to get every single elimination and be the ones to eliminate everybody? Why can't we have, universes teaming up together to eliminate or just, help each other out until closer to the end of the tournament? So it kind of kept some freshness from coming into the Tournament of Power, since all of the focus was on just the tournament stuff. So it would have been a breath of fresh air for other universes to eliminate other universes instead of Universe 7 doing literally everything.
And number 1.
Now, this ties into the points that I have made already, and that is poor use of time and or pacing. Now, when it comes to the character power-ups, they only gave them, 42 hours to prepare for the tournament? Why couldn't they give them a year or longer to get their fighters in training shape? It would have given us an excuse and a justification for the characters to become more powerful. And of course, when it comes to Goku's stamina, if the tournament itself lasted longer instead of, 1 second per freaking episode, it would have given Goku more time to rest and the teams to kind of regroup at some points to give us a rest from the non-stop action. But the tournament just really dragged. It was really slowly paced for the most part. It just took forever to get through this 48 minutes of time. And not to say that it wasn't that slow the whole time. It was really quickly paced sometimes. We would drag for a number of episodes and then boom, 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 like a bunch of stuff would happen in just a couple of episodes. And then we would drag for another 10 episodes, which really made the scenery seem really stale. But then you have the preparation arc when we just have a number of episodes, especially 17's episodes, where it's just Goku going to each member saying, hey, let's spar a little bit. Now, will you join this universe survival tournament? And it's not necessarily the number of episodes in which these like events in this arc occur. It's the efficiency of time management. So it's just a bunch of episodes where really not much story progression happens. Or progression of anything, really. And I think that ties a lot into the disappointing eliminations with Tien and Piccolo, where it really just felt like, okay, well, we haven't gotten a lot done in a couple of episodes, so we need to eliminate somebody from Universe 7. So, okay, the next up is Tien. We'll just, like, eliminate him because we need to get him out of the way, and we need something to happen. And not only that, what would have brought a lot of freshness to this arc in general was to cut away to something else. Cut away to Goten, Trunks, and Marin on that island. That would have been an amazing... You know, you don't have to focus like an entire episode or two on that. Like, just cut away from them every so often. Cut away to Bulma, maybe. You know, have this like B story occur throughout the tournament so that we are just not looking at this like multicolored dark sky or this green sky the whole time. I'm glad that they did that at least. So, you know, it's just really poorly paced. It dragged so long. And for the number of episodes that this arc has, not much really happened. And I think that's a big problem with Dragon Ball Super in general, is that you got 131 episodes and it just feels like not much really happened. So there's my list of the dumbest things from the Universe Survival arc in Dragon Ball Super. What is your list? What things did you not like in the Universe Survival arc? Let me know in the comments below. Share the video out with your friends and see what their thoughts are on it. As always, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and take it easy.